Hey, everybody. I don't think we've looked at how to play handicap as black. Well, whether we have or not, we're going to take a look. Now, I was white in this game and won just by 2 points. But as most of you know, when I play handicap nowadays, I basically hand the game to black. Well, you've heard me say all that, so we'll stop there. Okay, so I'm playing as if it's an even game, nothing fancy. Okay, so we'll see what black should be doing. So what should black be doing? Stabilizing his group. So either stabilize, which is a good idea if the person's 4 stones stronger than you. Now, if you want to get fancy, go play a big move. That's fine. But stabilizing your group is the idea. Here, he contacts me, which forces me to settle. Why would you force your opponent to settle his group? Now, sometimes there's an answer to that. You have a reason for doing it, but I don't see one here. Lots of Shygosts to choose from. I choose this one. Here, he should take. Let's look at what he did first and see that my move is Sente, and it's a solid move. And Sente. If he takes, this is not necessarily Sente because it's Ko, and it's capturing a single stone, not 2 stones. And white has 2 cuts. So this is better for black. Black comes down, allowing me to come down. I save. What should black be thinking? He's fine. White's fine. So a big move. We'll just mark some really big moves. Now, of all of these, I would say perhaps H is biggest because that's an area that white can do well. So black H takes the corner and stops white from a rather pleasant extension in perhaps Sente. While we're here, something else to notice. Is this Sente? No. But black tends to answer so that he doesn't have to deal with complex issues. So we generally stabilize, especially at 4 stones when the guy can fight better than you. We generally stabilize. Okay. Now I'm going to play here. Is this Sente? No. I've already stabilized. So G and H are of similar types. G stops white H from being an extra good move and turns it into just a good move. So I would say G's bigger, but H certainly fits. Black plays here. First, let's read his mind. When players put the stones down, they're thinking, I'm attacking white. That's one purpose. I'm building an area 2. That's another purpose. I'm playing in a big area. Look at all these good things I'm doing. And that's all true. Pretty much true. But if we look at it the other way, was the A group weak? No. So when you attack it, you're really not accomplishing much of anything. Is area 2 big? Well, there's no perspective where you say it's biggest. Also, your move isn't taking area 2. It's playing in the area, but it's creating a weak stone. So that simply, even though there are positive things that he's thinking of, we don't go around saying, here's what I want to do. Instead, we say, what should I be thinking? I'm fine, so I'm not going to defend. He's fine. Yeah, I'm going to attack and kill that group. I don't think so. It's like such a strong white group. I just defended it. It's a strong group. So attacking it makes no sense. So I'm going to play in a big area. There's only three things to do: defend, attack, or take area. Play in a big area. So one of the marked spots for a big area. So he was 5Q. How, if he wanted to get up to 2 and 3Q, what should he do? Just use the three ideas: attack, defense, and big move. And they're usually in the priority of defense, offense, size. And start building that into your habit. And poof, this guy'd be 3Q easily, 2Q likely. Okay, moving on. I play away. He contacts again, no need. Now I choose a different Joseki, this one. Now, does he know I can kill that stone? Yes, he does. Was he thinking that at the time? I don't know what he was thinking. So I can kill black A. I can't kill black B. Cut it black B. Makes more sense. Right away, he should be playing A. That threatens to kill the 2, which removes white's base, and secondarily, it takes the corner. It's a huge move. Makes me think I did something wrong. It's such a big move. Instead, he does the Atari. I take his move away. Now here he has an excuse. That is to say, once I get on the right button, this black move looks like the most natural move in the world. The only trouble is I can still live in the corner. So why are we playing it? Doesn't make eyes, doesn't take points. I can ignore, and it doesn't attack me. So you're supposed to play here. Now at least half the corner is yours, and you are very stable. So that's Joseki, but it's understandable to not know that and to think this is a good move. It looks like a good move. I get my Sente move in. There's one reason I play this move. Let's look at why. If I do whatever, just I go do something, and now black plays. The Hane is not so good because that's an actual cut. I can't kill the cutting stone because Atari. So this position of mine can't move well. If I try to move well, I get cut. So when I play here and I go do whatever and black turns, I can come down. It's a ladder. So this exchange, this white move here, helps my position significantly. And he should be taking. Because if he doesn't take, then I can later on, let's just imagine this. It's like all of a sudden he doesn't have any eyes. They're false eyes. And this is the kind of group white comes around and kills later because black's just not paying attention. He does take. Good for him. So here again, we can read his mind. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, whatever words he fills in those blanks with, there's truth to them. There are positives to go with this move. Here's why I'm playing this move. Boom, 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 boom. Instead, he should be asking, what should I be playing? Well, let's find out. How are my groups? Well, my A stone would enjoy some help. It doesn't need help, but it sure would enjoy it. This B stone, well, I can just come in and split me, and I'm going to feel awkward there. So I have two. The B stone's just a stone. It's not a group, so it's not pressing. A isn't a group, but we want it to be a group. So we're going to think either, sorry, I want a marker there. Basically, A or B come to mind. They're both stabilizing moves. Now let's ask about this one. Did he defend his A group? Give me a break. There wasn't a white stone anywhere near it on the left or center. So no, he was perfectly fine. Did he attack white? No, I'm alive. Did he play in a big area? Center? I mean, if we just look at this exchange, what did he get in the center? I don't see anything. So it's near zero. What would it take for you as the watcher to go, if I had a little bit of thought, a little bit of process to my moves, I would double their meaning. Yeah, you would. Defense, offense, territory. Am I weak? I think I'll defend. Okay, next step. I think I'll defend. What else can I do? Can I defend my A group and my B group? They both would enjoy it. Can I defend my A group and bother his B group? Doing two things at once. That's where we recurse through the list. You probably know what that is. So there's things to do where you can actually get stronger, but it means playing a slower game and thinking about your moves. Okay, moving forward. I have lots of options. I just came in. Okay, what's black doing here? I'm attacking. You don't have any eyes. White is alive. Don't you think you should be developing some shape and a base and, something, some form of getting some life going, or get out of dodge, go run away, something. Yeah, he's trying to come up with something. He could read that out if he wanted to, but he's putting stones down, which is that bad habit. Okay. When we look at black's move, we see that he wants to get out. He is getting out. If he's thinking, I'm attacking white, then he needs a lobotomy or something, because it's like, no, this is not, white's alive. I'm sorry, white's alive. There is no attack. Okay, so if he wanted to go out to the corner first. Can't get there. Go to the side second. Oh, look at that. We have an eye already. Next move, two eyes with points. Center last. Okay. If we want to go to the center, we don't play go this way. Black's pushing from behind every time. White's ahead every time. Instead, jump out ahead. And now white's the one who doesn't play this way, pushing from behind. White would want to jump ahead. Black jumps ahead. White jumps ahead. So you try to get ahead when you move, not behind. Okay. So that gives me free move. I go take some points in life. If he were to ask himself, if we ask ourselves and ask every move, how's my A group? Well, in one move, I'm in complete control of area one, which makes me alive. Or in one move, I can get out absolutely with anything around two. I can also get out at 3. That's a pretty healthy group. I can do a whole bunch of stuff. Then I can ignore. He continues to play. And then he tries a killing move. Well, don't try to kill if your opponent can simply run out. And here, I don't particularly care about that one black stone in the corner. Getting out is much bigger, and I can cut him easily. Yeah. How many points did black just create? 0. How many points did he stop white from getting? Well, maybe 5, just speaking generally. So 5 points in Gote. I'm alive already. So really small. And it wasn't defense or attack. I thought the cut would work here, which maybe I still think that. Perhaps you can see the entire white group in the upper right just got into trouble. I'm not saying white can't get out, but we can see a picture here of black just put white behind enemy lines. So I want to get out. And I got out in a fashion where that kills black. That kills black. Is that correct? Yeah. So I'm playing right next to his weakness. So it's kind of like I'm getting a free move and then out. Again, out the other way. Connect home to safety. And he cuts me. Now, white does have 2 weak groups. And there's some question just how weak they are, but this does make sense. From white's point of view, if I have 2 weak groups, which one do I save? Well, save the inside group. A is inside black. Next move, I'm surrounded. The B group, not inside black. So we save that one. Why play there? I have no idea. Notice how many moves black plays that just don't make sense. And I know I'm pressing the point, but just imagine if he made a decision, which is a decision I made decades ago. I'm going to think about my moves. I now have something to consider. I get out. I get out. Let's look here. Now, this is more advanced. Fighting's harder, right? So we can let black, we can give black some grace because it's hard. How's his A group? Alive. 2 eyes already. How's his B group? Not alive. We would like it strong because white still has 2 weak groups. So we're going to be defending our B group. Let's look at the different ways we can defend that group. Run. 3 running ways there. Is there more? I guess there. Looks like there's 5 ways. How do we decide? Are there any other black groups we'd like to help? No. Which white group gets hurt more? Oh, that F group, trouble. So my first thought is chase with the knight's move. Is that enough defense? Just naturally, I would say yes, because black's out, white cannot get out. So if white starts a fart. If white starts a fight, black just out he goes. to safety. White doesn't have that option. So I would assume this is okay. Let's assume for a moment it's not. Then, stop that. Then, how about we run this way? That is safe. Maybe we run this way. Secures, there's no cut now. White still can't get out. So whichever of those you think is best when you use your discernment. Okay, we've seen enough of the game. All that I needed to see. From here on, we'll just see more examples of he didn't stop to think. And we've seen, yeah, we'll stop here. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that was helpful. I wish someone would have shown me when I was 5Q. You know, if you do this, if you consider these three things, defense, offense, and territory, you'll get better in no time. I wish they had. No one did. We didn't know anything about this back then. Okay, see y'all later. Bye.